Hello, so today we ask, where are interest rates going? In many ways, it is the most important question in finance, the biggest question in investing. What is the future price of money going to be? And it's appropriate that I should be doing this monologue in a graveyard. Policymakers are caught between a very big rock and a very hard place. Official UK inflation stands at 8.5%. It's higher if you use the traditional RPI as a measure, but real inflation is much higher still. Official measures only look at the price and certain goods and services which are mostly prone to the deflationary forces of increased productivity. In other words, as we get better at making these things, their price falls. If you include things like house prices, stock prices, financial assets, inflation is much, much higher, over 10%. And the same argument applies pretty much everywhere across the developed world. Looked at another way, money is losing value at over 10% per year. The same salary in a year's time will effectively be 10% lower, and that it will buy you 10% less. The purchasing power of your savings will be 10% lower. The already extraordinarily large inequality gap between asset owners, the rich, the old, and everyone else, the young, will be 10% bigger. And any responsible central bank whose core remit is to keep a lid on inflation would do a Volcker and hike up rates until this messy situation is under control. But they can't. There is too much debt in the system. If rates were put up to a level that reflected actual inflation, i.e. north of 10%, the housing market would collapse, stock markets would collapse, the bond markets, which are even bigger than stock markets, would collapse, and governments' own debt servicing costs would go bananas. Their budgets would be blown. In other words, the whole system comes tumbling down. It's a house of cards. So they will make a lot of noise, edge rates up by 0.25% here, 0.5% there maybe, and hope that this unfortunate inflationary episode goes away. Good luck with that. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out my Substack channel, particularly the paid letter. Our stocks are starting to lift off. It looks like we're in a bull market. Bull markets don't last forever, but they are great fun while they still go on. Speak to you soon. Cheerio. Goodbye. I'll put all the links and things in the page here so you can click on them.